Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I am Mistress Miriam. I am joined by Violet Hausthor, and you just heard The Feel, A Certain Conversation, Rich Cahillane doing The Last Confession, and Rick Murnane, The Face in My Dreams. Now, I'll start anywhere because these are my peeps.
Yeah, these are people in your current band, the Mistress Miriam Show. So really lovely stuff. But let's start from the top. Why not?
Let's start from the top. So Rick is our guitarist, and he's got endless amounts of guitars in the street. I don't know anything about the Stratocasters and the things, the pedals and whatnot, but because I just have a microphone. But what I can say is he kills. I mean, it's just
no. And apparently he did all the instruments and all the vocals on this song at his home studio last year, and this the whole album Rising in the Blue just came out beginning of 2021. Really incredible work, a lot of different instruments there. Northampton, Massachusetts. So incredible playing and composing and all of it.
I love the lyrics. It's very romantic. It's interesting when you know someone personally and you listen to their songs and you listen to their lyrics, and it's kind of like you know them and you know how they think. And I know how all these people think musically as well. And I love his lyrics, and he's a great singer too. Fantastic at harmonizing. He's a natural harmonizer.
Then, of course, Rich Cahillane out of Deerfield, Massachusetts. He's done a lot of incredible work in a lot of different bands, and this is some of his solo stuff off of the album Tall Tales of Hope and Heartache, which came out last October. I love this one. The lyrics are so fun and so thematic, and I am a sucker for an organ. I really am.
The organ's great, right?
Organs are so cool. I love them. I love them dearly. But it's not even just that. It just has a really good vibe to it. It all comes together well. And obviously background vocals by the Flying Sparks. They really add a lot to it.
He wrote this song and it was performed by the Sparks. This is a great song. It's just a terrific song in every way. If it wasn't performed by his last band and him doing it as a solo, I'd want to do it in the show.
For sure.
So Rich is an extraordinary musician, and he plays the bass in the Mistress Miriam Show. And boy, can he play the bass. But you can hand him a guitar, and he is just fantastic. He's got a musical mind that's, he can transpose keys in his head.
That's sick.
Like we have the two Richards, like Rick and Rich, great people. And you want to work with great people in the band, and you want to work with like sane people.
Yeah, definitely. And then, of course, The Feel, A Certain Conversation off their Tectonics EP from 2012.
Yeah, great stuff. And Dove Flotkin is the drummer on this, and she's the drummer in the Mistress Miriam Show. She was also the drummer in my last band, Flathead Rodeo. I mean, you just turn on this track and you can hear.
I was going to mention the drums. Absolutely. They are so tight, like ridiculously flavorful and expressive in a lot of ways that it's kind of hard to really make a drum track expressive in that way. Not every musician can do it, but absolutely Dove crushes it here.
Yeah, I think you've really nailed on something with Dove. She's a metronome, but she is also so creative with the drums and the way she hears things. And I wouldn't go anywhere without her. I wouldn't be in any band without her. She is my BFF bandmate. We're the Jewish Soul Sisters. But she's remarkably talented and fun to work with, and she's a smiling drummer.
That's great. That always helps.
One of my favorite things to do to make Dove laugh on stage. And she does. So there are all these pictures of me doing crazy stuff, and she's got this giant, fabulous smile on her face.
So, who do we have next? What's the next zone we're entering?
This is something that I don't know if a lot of people think about, but I have, which is that when you're in a band and you play out, you end up on the bill with other bands, or, you're in the lineup together. And sometimes you form relationships with those people. You might work with them again or see them around again. And sometimes you just, think they're great, and you never see them again. But I'm gonna play a group of bands that I have been on bills with, either with Flathead Rodeo or with the Mistress Miriam show. And so we're gonna start with Moonshine Holler, a song called Walk Right in Belmont.